man, I'm telling you, I get so geeked when 7 o'clock comes around, man. I'm so happy, man. Look, this is Greg Gray, Dope Living TV Live. Oh, it's been 2 weeks, man. Glad to be back. Hey, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates, just mine, all right? Also, any music that's played, any footage or anything like that, we do not own the copyrights to anything. I'll let you know when we do, though, okay? So today, man, look, yesterday we had a really good discussion about, racism. Some of the racist things have been going on for the past, because we ain't been on in 2 weeks. Some of the things have been going on in the past 2 weeks. And we also talked about the situation with Kirk Franklin and his son, and had a lot of people say how they felt about that. There was something that was sent to me that I want to read real quick concerning that. The person, I'm not going to name their name, but the person said this: just like the many people being caught on live mics, it's what's already in you. This is not the first time you've spoken in this manner. You just got caught this time. She's speaking on the people that got the hot mics and all of that stuff. Like you guys said before, when you have your uniform on, you represent your organization. And we were talking about a police officer who was in uniform and he started saying the N-word and he got suspended. Anyway, as far as Kirk goes, Kirk as a leading gospel artist is supposed to be representing God. Yes, we are all human. And as a Christian, we are supposed to be representing God 24/7. Regardless of who we are in a church setting, other public setting, or are in a family setting. That also does not mean that we are to be stepped on. We just need to find a better way to express ourselves versus expressing ourselves like the rest of the world. No excuses. The person says that they're guilty of not expressing themselves always in a godly manner. So not saying that they're perfect as a Christian. And it's just Kirk, I'm sorry. What's going on, Terry Moulton Jackson? Hope everything is well. She's got a live. She does a lot of stuff. Y'all should check her out. She's pretty funny too, her and her husband. So having said that, man, any comments that we have concerning that, they're welcome. Anybody want to get on here and talk about Kirk Franklin or whatever? This is an open forum. Dope Living TV Live. We don't filter. We don't hold anybody back from saying what they got to say. So having said all of that, today we're talking about we're going to the movies. We're talking about Coming to America, the sequel. Now, everyone saw it. It was on Amazon. And everyone who saw it, from the comments that I've been looking at, there have been mixed reviews. Some people who liked it, they loved it. I mean, they had a great time with it. Others, they hated it. They didn't like it at all. So it's I don't know. It's a mixed batch, I should say. Angela Dixon, what's going on? Hope all is well. Nice face there. Look at you. Look at you. Look at your boy. Look at you. So it's a mixed bag. All right. So we're talking about Coming to America 2, and get some comments going. Now I had a couple of people I wanted to put on here to show you exactly what they were saying about it. So let's see if I can find it, because there's a couple of instances that I want to get seen here. Y'all bear with me. Let's see here. So let's I want to try this. Let's see if we can share this, and y'all check this out. All right. This guy talking about the movie Coming to America. Here we go.
What's happening, my people? It's your boy Smooth, man, back with another movie review right here. So this right here is Coming to America. So Coming to America, the original one came out like 1988 or something. I was a little boy, loved it. Cult classic, all-time great, one of the greatest comedic movies of all time. Star-studded cast, everything. No misses, all hits, man. This one right here, I look so forward to it. I seen mixed reviews. I seen people like, why they gotta make this? I'm like, I'm for it. I'm like, man, we get more Eddie Murphy. Man, we get to see all these characters again. I'm like, it gotta be good. Even if it's close to good, man, I'm gonna get some laughs and stuff, man. Eddie, just the press run up to it. Like they have been hilarious just on Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that, and the little shows they've been doing, and the interviews been hilarious. So I'm like, man, the movie gotta be good. So I finally buckled down. I wasn't in a good mood today, but I was like, this is gonna change my mood around. It's gonna change my mood around. It did to a certain extent. But Coming to America versus Coming to America, like the cameos and stuff, man, they had like nice Tiana Taylor, Rotimi, Morgan Freeman, Tracy Morgan, Dikembe Mutombo, Rick Ross. It was filmed at his estate, like they used his estate for Zamunda and all that. Things I did not like about it, off top, it was more about the son. I'm watching Coming to America for Eddie. To me, it would have made more sense. Then the son, like I have a son. That's not your dad. Oh, yeah, that's your daddy. So they never tackled that again in the movie. Like whenever she first was like, that's not your, yeah, that's your daddy, when she seen all the money and stuff. Like, they never took no DNA test. It was just like, that's your son. I'm thinking like maybe it probably would have been incestuous or something, but I'm like, him and the daughter hated each other, and I'm like, they're gonna find out he's not the son, but he gonna be worthy, and him and the daughter's gonna jail, and maybe they might get together or something like that. But that's not really a black thing. Like black people, even if you a play cousin or something, like you don't really do all that. So
I cut him off real quick. So, he and again, this is just his opinion, and I want to get everybody's opinion. But he had a couple of more things to say. I kind of liked what he said at the end.
Then it was PG. I don't know. It might have been PG-13. Like on part one, he was to be loved. Shut the fuck up. Like they was doing that. Like he was on here bad MF and stuff. I'm like, Eddie Murphy, raw, delirious. Eddie Murphy, they ain't got no cut. I know you sold it to Amazon and you want to do this and that, and he didn't cuss on the first one, but everybody else around him cussed and shit. So it's like, my rating for this, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I wanted to love it. Just didn't work out that way.
And that was that. All right. Everybody, welcome Ujima to the show.
What's up?
Good, man.
What do you do?
When I was playing a piece, a critique of the movie Coming to America, man. Like I said, it had mixed reviews. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think about it?
I liked it.
Did you? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Why? Yep. It's Eddie Murphy. I mean, I'm not looking for it. I wasn't looking for it to be like the movie, like the old movie, or as good as the old movie, because nothing never good as the first movie. You know what I'm saying? But as far as funny, and it was funny. I liked it. It was a lot of comedy in it, and that's what I look for out of Eddie Murphy. All this seriousness and this, that, and the other. I wasn't looking for that. I look for comedy.
Okay, so my man was just talking about. He said, "Well, yeah, that's cool. It was funny in parts and this and that, but he said Eddie Murphy. Okay, when you think about Eddie Murphy, there's got to be some cussing and there's going to be something like that. Okay, and he gave an example of he said to be loved, and everybody was saying, fuck you. I don't know. For me, I'm in the middle because here's what I saw. I saw if you're going to do a sequel, or are you going to do a remake? Okay. So what they did to me was just basically try to do the first one and injected these characters, basically having some of the same lines as the first one. You know, for instance, you had the girl that was barking, you know, but you had the same Tiana Taylor. Man said, "Stand there." He wanted to find out what he was like, this and that. Same line that Eddie Murphy did. Okay, so I kind of didn't. I wasn't there.
Well, you know, see, the whole thing about it, when I watch movies, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was, say it was Wick, say if it was John Wick, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
If it was John Wick, I expect to see a lot of killing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Murphy, I just expect to see a lot of comedy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't. It wasn't about no kids. It wasn't about no this, that, and the other. It was coming to America.
But
It was like what, a sequel, huh?
where was the comedy for Eddie Murphy?
What was the comedy for Eddie Murphy?
Where was the comedy from Eddie Murphy? Basically, Eddie Murphy was the straight guy for all of this.
Well, to me, the comedy was all over the place. I was laughing my ass off. You know what I'm saying? It was funny to me. I liked the characters. You know, I liked it. I liked the direction it went. I mean, it was like a sequel, like they said. You know, he had the bastard son and I liked it. I liked it. Wesley Snipes acting the fool. You know what I'm saying?
The Wesley Snipes was the star to me.
But see, a lot of people didn't like Wesley Snipes because he wasn't serious. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the whole thing. Eddie Murphy does comedy. All right. I don't care what other shows or movies he's did. Even if it's a serious movie, I'm laughing because Eddie Murphy is a comedian.
Yeah.
All right. Now, where was the comedy in Eddie Murphy? I mean, it didn't have to be in Eddie Murphy. It was in the whole show. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, he's a funny dude, and I'm sure he casted the right members to make funny parts.
Well, now the guy Kenya Barris kind of wrote some of it too. The guy who does Blackish, okay, and Grownish and Oldish or whatever they get ready to do. You know, he wrote some of that. Okay? And you know, at some point you could see, you know, some of him in it. Enough is enough as far as that goes. Okay, I'm not hating the movie. I did like it. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the movie, but I thought it could have been done better.
Well, like I said, man, I ain't seen too many shows. Like Belly 2 came out. It wasn't as good as Belly.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But after I watched the whole show, I didn't mind watching it. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch Coming to America again. I probably wouldn't watch Belly 2 again. You know what I'm saying? It's different things. You gotta think of it in a lot of different aspects. All right. A lot of people, it's a split decision between being satisfied being with the movie and not being satisfied with the movie. And that's cool for the simple fact that everybody got their own opinion, but I liked it. All right. I like to see Eddie Murphy in anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know, he had some of the good parts about it to me was that and some people disagree with that. He had a lot of comedy in there, a lot of comedians. I'll put it like that. He had Lunell in there. He had Tracy Morgan in there. He had yeah, and then he used some other people. He had Morgan Freeman. You know, that was funny to me. All of that was funny. He brought Salt and Pepper in there, which I saw no value actually to me. All right. Gladys Knight, no value. You know,
she sung her butt off.
I love. I mean, look, I'm a Gladys Knight fan. Okay, but why is she in this movie singing that song? You know,
because she could sing. He wanted somebody who could sing. I mean, and he put a little comedy in it. I mean, that's what comedians do. They add comedy to things that people wouldn't normally add comedy to or talk about or different things of that nature. He did the art of being a comedian to me.
Okay, and I love Lunell, but she didn't have any. She really didn't speak.
She was funny.
I love Lunell. I love Lunell. She's funny as hell, but she didn't do anything.
I mean, she did what her script. She got paid. She did what her script told her to do. I mean, I can't knock the show, bro. I'm gonna tell you off the top. I can't agree with no knocking parts of what anybody got to say about the show because I enjoyed it. Me, my wife, my girls, we sat down and we watched the show. We watched Coming to America first, the first one.
You got to
And then
do
we
that.
we watched the second one. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the kids don't know what they watching a part two to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it most.
So let me flip around a little bit. Is there anything in that movie that you would have done better?
Done better. Huh.
Would you have recast it differently? Would you have liked to see some other people? Why didn't they have the Soul Glow dude in there?
I mean, he
And
was gone. What the sister, and the
yeah,
sister?
yeah.
They were some non-factors.
They were pretty factorish in the first one.
The last part of it, you know, that was it, man. I mean, you can't ask for everything. You can just ask for a good movie, man. That was a good movie. That's all.
I'm not saying it wasn't a good movie. Everybody say, "Hey, what's up to Chris Mills?"
What's
And
up, Chris?
hey, Lewis said it was all good. Only person who was missing was him. Keep it real. He did enjoy the movie.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, man, it's cool, but like I said, there's some things that I definitely would have did differently. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. A lot of people got a lot of different hang-ups on the movie and stuff. What you think, Chris? You just got here. We talking about the Coming to America movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think? What you think about it overall?
It was dope.
Okay.
There was nothing wrong with it, bro. I didn't have no expectations for it.
You said nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. What nothing wrong with the movie?
Hey, you know why? You know why it was nothing wrong with it? Because my expectations wasn't as high as everybody else.
And there you go, right there. And
you know what I'm saying?
You watched it to watch a funny movie, right?
Yeah, I watched it because it was an Eddie Murphy movie. I didn't look at it as a Coming to America sequel.
So that's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
But I can see that, okay. But you know, let's think of it from the other side. What if you had an expectation? That first movie was a cult classic. It's gonna look. If you were to do a time capsule right now, that's gonna be in that time capsule, okay?
Well, let me say this. The thing about it was when it came out, I watched it every day for like a week and a half, every day. Like I kept rewatching it over and over again. See, the thing about it is that people wanted Eddie to dominate the movie like he did the first one.
Right.
This one, Leslie Jones and Tracy Morgan dominated the movie. You know what I'm saying? Even with his son, dominated the movie more in this one. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole barbershop thing, if you notice, it wasn't as long as it was the first time.
Right.
Okay, everybody.
So I feel that the movie was great. You know what I'm saying? Because it let other people shine.
And I feel that. Tariq L says it was because of the times. They had to tame it down because of the world we live in now. And I can agree with that too. You know, certain actions may have been looked at differently because of what we're living in now. But see, my thing is this, and I think that's just like with basketball teams, you got a team where, like when Karl Malone and the glove, Gary Payton came to the Lakers. They do nothing. You add too much into the movie or into the mix, it's not gonna work.
Well, I mean, we got to say this, man. Wesley Snipes played the shit out of his.
Wesley Snipes was
I enjoyed that fully.
Yeah, he played the heck out of that part. I mean, even the new character that they had Arsenio play, the little Woodstock.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? My thing was that they didn't try to recreate what stole the movie in the first time, like the Reverend, the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? They let new people shine on this one. You know what I'm saying?
Was Blackson in there too? Michael Blackson.
Yeah, he had a small part in
there. Little spot. He had a little spot. I mean, they had a lot of little spots, and it was good. I really enjoyed the movie. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
What made it dope was the way they implemented the first one, and they added on to what the first one has, like how the son came about.
Right.
You know in '88, we weren't thinking about none of that. We was like, dang, they went to the club and he found Lisa.
Right.
Lisa McDowell. We didn't. Hey, look, we didn't know that he was having one night stands.
Well, he didn't find Lisa McDowell at the club.
No. But what I'm saying is, if you look at this one, that's how the son was made before he even met Lisa McDowell.
Right before he met her. Right. They was out. They was out tripping.
So what I'm saying is, we didn't know he was going out to the club having one night stand.
Right.
Right. Back in 1988.
I gotta chime in on that, y'all. You know, I have had a few friends that said that they didn't care much for the movie, they didn't like it much. But I have to say that I can appreciate the fact that everybody had a seat at the table, everybody got paid. I mean, they brought back some. They reached back and brought some people back, and even if I didn't like the movie, I would just have to appreciate the fact that, you know, we all people of color had an opportunity in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, and then the other thing, like you just said, Jana, him bringing back the hip hop twins. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to bring back what's his name? Daryl. The one, Soul Glow kid. Yep. They wanted to bring him back, but he wasn't going to have a big part in the scene. You know what I'm saying? That's what I loved about the movie, because they didn't make the characters from the first one as big in this one. They let new people shine.
That's right, they did.
It was slow to me.
Huh?
It was slow to me.
It was supposed to be slow,
and it did. You know. But no, most movies you know grab you at the beginning, man, so you can stay.
So it did grab you at the beginning.
It grabbed me.
Look, because the thing about it is that you got to remember, if you look at the sequel, it's the same path as the first one. Yeah, they wake up. See, look, they wake up. It's his birthday. It's their anniversary in this one. They go from that to going to fight. What Simi and Akeem did, Akeem is not doing with his daughters. You know what I'm saying?
That's what.
Look, wait, hold on.
Got me right there.
They're supposed to have a wedding. He postpones the wedding to go find his queen in Queens. You see what I'm saying? They're looking to marry his daughter off when Wesley comes, and he comes to find out that he has a son that's in Queens.
But you're making my point. Is this or is it a sequel?
It's
coming to America. It's coming to America too.
No.
So it gotta be.
No. Let me tell you this. If you look at Friday was the same way, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Go back and look at the first Friday, and go back and look at the second Friday. Mostly all sequels that's in black comedy is pretty much the same path as the first one. They just add different stuff to make it look different.
Okay, but they didn't add nothing really too much different for this. It had the same story line. That's what got me.
Exactly.
It's like looking at number one. Okay, this is a sequel. Let's explore more.
Well, they gave you too much.
But you know what? To me, it was all about comedy, because there were some scenes that I was like really confused at. But for instance, when he went back to Queens and he went to old girl's house to get his son, and she gave me the impression that was not his son. So all through the movie, I'm thinking, okay, he gonna find out that's not really his son, because you remember when she said, "Oh yeah, that is your dad." You remember that?
But you know that comes back from, because you got to remember too, even before that, when Simi was replaying what happened that night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then Eddie was like, well, she got me high in so many words. And then a wild boar came in and started humping on me. And then he thought about it. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, why would she have to think about it? Like,
because it was a one night stand.
She said she was a hoe.
Yeah, it was a one night.
She was a hoe.
She said, "Hey, that's exactly what she said, bro."
Yeah, she said, "You know, I was a hoe." And the whole family bagged it up.
Wait. And she said, you know, I wasn't selling it, but I should have been.
I should have been, right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but that's what made me think that she was gonna. It was all of a sudden gonna be like, oh, that's not his son. That's what I was waiting on.
And let's explore
again,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get that feeling.
Why couldn't he get a DNA test? He didn't get a DNA test, man. None of that stuff. Even and the guys in the barbershop even addressed it. They said 33 years later, you came back. Okay,
Hey, bro, it's Africa and America. It's two different cultures, bro.
Right. There you go, too.
You see what I'm saying?
Again,
no,
those little things didn't make me feel like, oh, this movie is it was the comedy to me. It was the comedy. It's a comedy, and I just looked at the comedy in it. I didn't look at the facts in it, because we could pick through it and find a whole lot of wrong things in there. But it was just the comedy in it.
Yeah, the other thing is that you remember what she said when they met him at the bar. She's like, "Oh, y'all playing the African Prince game. Oh, you gotta play that game to get a piece of this."
Right.
And then when he showed up at our house, he was like, "Oh yeah, I told you he was an African prince," because it was a one night stand. She didn't see him again after that.
Right.
You know, and then that's when Simba was like, "Oh, he's not a prince, he's a king now." You know what I'm saying?
He didn't come around till the money dropped out the thing, though.
No, they didn't say. That's when they said okay. They was going when he was like he wanted to bring him back to Africa, because you remember when he asked his mom, "Is this my dad?" and they did the same look at each other. That father and son with their head back looking at each other. That's what she said. Yeah, he might. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. The yeah part. So I mean, it's like bits and pieces in it. You know what I'm saying? That we can talk about, but I mean, like I said, the thing about it is that it was what 33 years later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But overall, I thought it was a good movie. I really did, and I think that we were on edge for so long waiting for it to come out. That's a good marketing strategy that they did. People been waiting for part 2 to come out for years, for so long, that we all wanted to run and see it.
Yeah, and then I mean, like he said, he said he really got part 3 already done, but he said it can't come out to 16 years later because he wants to actually be old when he plays the part. He don't want the makeup. He want to actually be old when he plays the part.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. And everybody say hey to Dr. Jory Lynn.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Jory.
Hey, George.
So let me ask y'all this, okay? And I want your opinion. Okay, you love the movie. That's great. That's really good. What didn't you like about the movie?
I don't have anything I didn't like about the movie.
I could tell you. I'm not gonna say what I didn't like, but what they should have done is had more of the barbershop scene.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I think they didn't do it because I think he might do a spinoff with just them. I think he might just do a spinoff with just them. And if he's not, he should.
But look, wait a minute. I had my screen had blanked off. I was trying to say something. I tell you what, Greg, if one of them African queens I didn't hit, probably say I hit about 20 years ago, right? And the African queen come back to me, and I didn't know she was a queen. I thought she was playing bullshit. And she come back to me and tell me, "Oh, we had a baby out there." I'm jetting. Why? Because she didn't put the money in my face and stuff too. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's true.
I'm out of here. You wouldn't be out of here, Gregory.
Hey,
appreciation.
You gotta look at it this way too. It's a different culture, man. They're not really checking for DNAs over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I would be checking if she could have got me. I would be checking.
You going back with Fufu?
I'm going back with Fufu. She queen on Fufu now.
Yeah, I would say my only objection to the, I wouldn't say so much that I didn't like it, but I don't think that if somebody came up in my kingdom, in my mansion, talking all that mess about I'm your second mama and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it wouldn't be going down like that. You know, that part I was like, nah, that it wouldn't happen like that for real. But
It was funny,
it wasn't so much that I didn't like it though, but it's just, that
I never said I
reality
didn't
couldn't
like
hit me
it.
in that way.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said, it didn't thrill me. Okay. And you just brought up a point too, Jenny, where I can expound on this, okay? The Queen, Sherry Headley, beautiful. The Queen and the mama, they got along real good right off the bat, okay? I mean, right off the bat, don't know black women do that. I'm sorry, especially when they had a baby by my man and I didn't know it.
I didn't get along good right off the bat. The Queen didn't like her. The Queen was like, shit, what the
They
hell
got
you
along
bringing
right
this?
off the bat, man.
No, they got along at the party. After the party, they got drunk
when they
got
out
along.
to Ciroc.
You didn't watch it.
They
She
became
said,
best friends.
Ciroc, and then they became good friends. That was towards the end of the movie.
But you know what happened though? You know, with her being the queen for so long, aka 33 years, she forgot her queen's roots.
There you go.
Came back.
There you go.
Got her
which was good shit.
Yeah. See, this is what I can say I didn't like. They didn't say how the mom passed away.
Right. They didn't. Yeah, I can say that.
The queen part. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even. She was only mentioned one time, and that's when John Amos said something about it.
Yep. I was looking for her to say, "Put a sock in it, Joffy." You know what I'm saying? Another sock. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that, but she still living?
Did.
She died.
I did have to turn and ask Robert what did happen to the Queen, and he reminded me she died
in real life.
In real life, she died.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In real life, she passed. Yeah.
Yeah, in real life, she passed. But I mean, I understand that. But I mean, it could have been a situation where they said, "Yo." Like in the beginning of the film, even James Earl Jones could have said something about it when he was passed.
Right. He could have.
You know.
Okay. Hey, I want to talk about that scene. Okay, so he
I knew he was.
Hey, look,
I had a lot of comments on that scene. I was like, he's standing straight up in the coffin. He's dying straight up in the coffin, and he's still straight up in the coffin.
He was leaning like that.
I don't care how much lean. I don't care how much lean.
He has some lean.
Y'all remember Soul Brothers with Samuel Jackson and Bernie Mac when they was in the coffin with old boy? Yeah, that's pretty much. But with him dying on the scene of the celebration,
that was cool to me.
That was kind of crazy.
I liked that.
Yeah, that was like he knew the hour that he was gonna die.
Yeah. Well, the witch doctor pretty much gave him the idea of what time and place he was gonna die.
Yeah, I didn't feel that scene at all. I mean, it was cool. It was alright, but
yeah, but it's Africa, bro. We got to take.
So, Greg, are you an Eddie Murphy fan?
Oh, most definitely.
And that's why you probably too big of an Eddie Murphy fan.
No. Hey, Uzi, I'm the biggest Eddie Murphy fans ever. But you know
next
what?
to my brother Melvin.
But you know, hey, look. But you know what? I didn't have no high expectations.
That's the point right there. That's the point when Chris makes a great point. Okay, if you come into this with high expectations, you're going to hate the movie. Okay, period. You're going to hate it.
All right, I'll give you that. That's facts. Yeah.
I came with high expectations as far as this gonna be funny.
I just wanted it to be a good movie, and to me, it was a good movie.
I know they got a lot of money off of that. Okay, it worked out as far as financially for everybody. All right.
So did I. That was my expectation. Was a funny movie.
Yeah.
Oh, what? She froze. She gonna
a funny movie.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
I said that was my expectation as well. Was a funny movie. I didn't expect anything more except to laugh.
Well, you know, he's supposed to be doing a new Beverly Hills Cop too.
No, come on, dude.
Yeah. He's supposed to be doing a new one. He might be filming it right now.
Stop, Eddie.
Well, Eddie could do all his movies over again because he's old now.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see him do over? Dr.
Doolittle. Who?
Dr. Doolittle.
Nah, bro. I'm good on
Dr.
that.
Doolittle.
Really?
Vampires in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he could do a part 2 of Vampires in Brooklyn.
I would rather see him do another stand-up and put on the red. I would rather see him do another stand-up and put on the red suit.
I think he a little bit
about that.
dude,
You know what's crazy about that, Uji? I think because he can't talk about the same stuff that he talked about when he did Delirious and Raw. I think I've been hesitant. One of the part of the deal that he had with Netflix at that time was to do a stand-up. Because you remember.
Well, could you imagine if he said Lillian cannot use the telephone? Man, all kind of social abuse. You know, you're beating your wife, you're locking her up, she can't use the phone.
Hey, Dr. Joy, you think they canceled Pepe Le Pew?
Ooh.
But you know what? I saw I saw an interview he did, and he said, "Hey man, just imagine this: me, Lunel, Tracy Morgan, Arsenio, that new dude, the one dude, and you had that other dude in the beard that was in the family." He said, "Imagine, man, if we took this comedy act on the road, it'd be huge."
Well, that was
I know I chimed in late, but did y'all talk about Wesley yet?
We said he did a good job.
A little bit. I love what he
we said he was funny as hell.
So the African dude that's the comedian,
Michael Blackson,
that like introduced him. At first, I don't like him.
Michael Blackson, right?
Michael Blackson's funny.
He's funny, real funny.
Hey, look, when I first
I think because the first time I ever saw him, he was on, I think it was Ice Cube's show. It was kind of like they in the squares.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, Hip Hop Square.
The Hip Hop Squares, and so I was like, is he trying too hard? It just seemed like
that's him though.
I couldn't get
Michael Blackson.
Hey, Dr. Joy, you got to see his stand-up. His stand-up is hilarious.
Look, if you give him an opportunity to just let loose and he ain't got to censor, he ain't got to think about what he's saying. Like if you saw him on Wild and Out, that dude, he was killing everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's hilarious. But yeah, the thing about Eddie is that y'all remember Arsenio Hall did his special on Netflix. You know,
it's funny.
But what you were talking about, G, that was supposed to be the whole premise. It was Eddie, Arsenio, Tracy Morgan, Lunel. I think Leslie was
boy.
And that new dude, the son is a comedian too.
Yeah. So they were supposed to take that out on the road, but shit, I think Eddie trying to do what he did with Coming to America, trying to come up with the right joke he can say that's politically correct in today's world.
It's hard.
Right. That would be it. That would be it, most definitely.
It's hard.
And that's why a lot of the older comics don't do stand up like that anymore. Like Steve Harvey doesn't really do it anymore, and Cedric the Entertainer, and I mean they might do little clubs where you can get away with it, but to be on a broad stage, like Netflix or Hulu or something, where you know they gonna dissect every freaking thing that come out your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not at this point they shouldn't give a fuck because they ain't made they coins.
I tell them they should be
right, exactly that point too. But you know, what's his name? David Chappelle. Yeah, he's still doing this thing,
and he don't care. He said
he don't care.
And he makes it very, very, very clear that look, I am a comedian.
Yeah.
If y'all don't want comedians in this world, you know what I'm saying? Don't pay us no more.
Exactly.
You feel me? For real.
I got to give props to my brother Chris right there, man, because when he put on that comedy show, he told him, y'all go and do what y'all got to do. Let it out.
You know what's crazy? If you haven't seen Shangri yet by Shane the comedian, that boy went over a whole lot of boundaries that people would try to cancel other comedians on in that show.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We need to on this platform. We need to do it like I talked about before. a one night stand, man, and just let them go. You know,
Yeah.
because
Hey, G,
they can't take us off.
he talked about your little people too on the
That's
stand up.
what's up. That's what's up.
But he didn't use the little people word.
Yeah, I gave him some material. That's right.
Okay. All right. I feel you.
Tell Shane to come back on the show, man. We need to do that. One night stands, man, and just let them do what they do. I mean, you know, censorship is, I mean, and the cancel culture is killing everything, man.
It does. It does. It most definitely does kill everything. I mean, you know, TV, you know, they doing so much graphic stuff on TV now to the point of where, you know, it ain't even about the words no more. They just graphic now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't clear so much graphic viewing that it ain't too much stuff they got to censor no more because everything's just straight blatantly in front of you.
Are you going BET? You going BET and not knocking BET or anything? Every word that you say, Mark, every word that you say, Joyland, they saying it. They saying it. All the customers, they saying it on BET.
You say those words too, Greg.
Huh?
I said you say those. You say those words too.
Only on Sunday. Only on Sunday.
What is Shangri on? Is it on? I see it. I mean, I pulled it up, but I don't see what they played it on.
On Amazon.
Oh, it's Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
All right, I got that. I'll look at that.
What is it called? Because I'm gonna have to watch that too.
It's called
Angry.
So it's SHANGRY. It's angry with the
SA.
SA.
Yeah, they're gonna be seeing Dope TV live on Amazon soon. We gonna let it out. We're gonna air it out, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he was funny. Well, we did have a good time when he came on that one night.
We had a good man. That dude is hilarious.
Yeah.
Unapologetically hilarious. Period. So look, what I mean, Coming to America, we talked about that some more, okay? But if there was another sequel that y'all wanted to see, what would it be? I mean, what do y'all want to see remade?
New Jack City 2.
Oh
man.
Yes.
Hey, look, that's been in talks for years. Like I have the synopsis in my email. So the word in the synopsis was that Nino Brown didn't die and found out that he had a son that was doing the same thing he was doing. And he tries to come back and help him get out the game.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Keisha gone. The Dudder man gone.
Yeah,
but that's the thing about it. It's pretty much showing old drug dealers getting older. You know, you lose your friends in that game. So
most definitely.
Older. and they quote unquote get saved. like Ujima said yesterday. It's a whole lot of people that was pastors that used to do crazy stuff back in the day.
That's right.
You know? And so he quote unquote gets saved, and his son is basically going down the same path that he went through, and he's going back to try to help him get out the game and stuff like that.
I would love to see that, man. Gina, what would you like to see?
I would like to see Pepe Le Pew.
You gonna get that? I was going to say.
I'm really upset about that, y'all. I'm taking that very personal.
You know what happened is though, he got canceled from Space Jams 2, and I was like, I don't remember him being in Space Jam 1.
I don't either.
But they canceling him from Space Jam 2. That's where the whole council thing came into play.
But do we really want to see Space Jam 2?
I mean, I don't.
I don't.
I'm gonna check it out.
I don't. Not with the King. Not with LeBron King. Hell no.
Well, you know what's the name in it too? Don Cheadle.
Is Michael Jordan?
Right.
Quote unquote says he's supposed to make an appearance, but I doubt it.
Appearance? Nah.
Well, you know how Bill.
You know Mike ain't coming.
You know how Bill Murray.
No, Mike not coming. Mike not coming.
Bill Murray made the appearance.
You gotta catch Mike. You best time to catch Mike right now is at the in Miami at the spring at the spring bling or something. That's where you can catch Mike at right now. He out there partying.
Hey Uji, what's a movie you want to see redone?
Man, the movies that I probably would want to see done, they kind of did the movies all the way through, like a movie like Life. You know what I'm saying? With Eddie Murphy and Martin. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see that, and I would like to see another Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I ought to see slave movies, man.
No,
man.
I would not watch it. I watched Color Purple one time. That was enough.
I like Color Purple.
Hey, look.
And Django. I want to see a new Django.
I want to see an updated Love Jones.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be.
Good.
What the one I want to see?
We would have to have Janet in there, though.
I want to see an updated.
What?
We would have to. She would have to get in that movie.
Why would Janet be? Janet can't act. You know, can I mute Gina?
I'm about to say, where Janet come from? I would want to see Janet can't act.
Where's she from?
Yeah, Janet. Certain movies she's good in, I think.
She ain't been good in none of them.
I think so.
Chris, what you want to see?
The Pleasure Principle.
What do you want to see, Chris?
Updated Harlem Nights too.
Oh yeah.
Now I heard something they're supposed to be doing that.
They can't even.
How they gonna do it without Richard Pryor?
No,
right.
I'm just saying.
Not just Rich,
I'm
but
just
what
saying,
about?
I heard they're supposed to be doing that.
But look,
Della Reese.
No, Della Reese. Okay, they can't do it without certain people.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
No.
They can add Martin.
Yep.
They can add Martin.
They can add Kevin Hart.
they can add Dave Chappelle, and they can add Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, we got to do at the end when they got the money and
right.
So that could be part 2 of the whole movie.
Right. And Eddie Murphy could be take the place of what you call it now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right.
Well, they might as well do a Cinderella and bring Michael Jackson.
There you go with that crap again, man. Get up out of here with all of that.
Cinderella.
She's gone, man. She's
No,
gone.
but like the way that it can be done with up and coming comedians or up and coming star comedians now,
right?
Because it can be. I think that was filmed in what 1926 to 1933 or something like that.
You know what other one I would like to see?
Which one?
Where's a couple of them? They can update School Days.
Yeah.
Well,
they can update. They can update School Days. They can update. God damn it! I was getting ready to say Straight Outta Compton, but that's not what I'm thinking about. It was in Compton with Boys in the Hood.
I was getting ready to say. I thought she meant Colors.
Colors now.
But you know what?
You know what? They actually could do Colors, updated version, because you got to remember back then when they did it in the 80s, it wasn't as big and popular as it is right now.
Yeah, when that's true.
The introduction back then, so it'll be something totally different.
But you know, School Days. If they did School Days, it'll probably enlighten a lot of black kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, School Days back in the day, that made a lot of us want to go to college and different things like that.
It made a lot of us go to an HBCU.
But for movies,
it made me go to the one.
I went to Purdue. I went to Purdue, but I wanted to go to HBCU.
I went to HBCU.
Hey, look,
I wanted to, but I couldn't leave.
For my generation, what really did it for us was Different World.
Mm-hmm.
I still watch that every day.
Hey, look, what do y'all think a TV show they should turn into a movie?
Yeah, that was down.
Turn into a movie.
But yeah, but
TV show.
And I said Baby Boy, man, Baby Boy. I want to see Baby Boy.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see.
Well, what about you know what? Cooley High.
Cooley High.
Remake of Cooley High.
That'd be good.
A remake or a
updated version.
Updated
version.
Updated version of Cooley High.
That'd be a straight killing story.
Supposed to touch.
And one of the reasons I say it's hard to do because it takes place in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So with it taking place in Chicago, it's hard to do an updated version of Cooley High because it's not going to have the same malice that it had when it came out back in the 70s. If it came out today.
Now, Chris, you was talking about TV shows, okay? And me and Dr. Joy Lynn, we finally agree on something, man. And I guess it was a movie, but still, Cobra Kai is the bomb, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's killer right there.
Oh yeah.
And the sad part about it is I kept scrolling past it, watching all kind of other shit, which all the other shit was good too. And then so one Saturday morning, I got up. I was like, let me see this. And I mean, I literally was almost in tears with the flashbacks of Mr. Miyagi and the shit he was doing. And I was like, oh my God, that was such a good part of the movie. And but it actually showed, the thing I liked about Cobra Kai is it actually showed their past.
Yeah.
You know, how he got to be, you know, the leading person and selling cars, and how this person's life went, and how abuse played a big part in it. You know, his father, his rearing played a big part of it.
Their children,
and how, I mean, it was just.
And then they slid.
And then I watched the shit in like a day and a half because I was stuck.
You had to binge.
I was stuck, man.
The part I liked was when, you know, after they got through doing what they did and they finally came to grips with the past, that it didn't define their future, then they slid Kreese in there.
Yeah.
They slid him in there, just messed everything up.
But you know what I like? And I think that's part of the malice. That's part of the thing that Eddie Murphy did. Cobra Kai took the flashbacks and brought the old people back from the original movies and put them inside of this. Like in season 2, when he goes overseas, and the guy that he beats in part 2, the girl that he.
Oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah. So I want to see in season 3 if they're gonna go and get the girl. You remember the next Karate Kid was a
No,
she came back in season 2.
No. I'm talking about the girl, not the girl that he fell in love with. I'm talking about the girl that Mr. Miyagi was training in the next Karate Kid.
Oh.
You remember they had the Karate Kid?
Because his daughter is. Yeah. So
appreciate you, bro.
Hey, look, and one more thing. I wonder if they're gonna bring Jaden Smith up in that mug.
Jaden got skills now. He got skills now.
I'm telling you, man. Look, they could bring all of that in there, right? All of it in there. Hey, but let me ask y'all this. They got that Tom and Jerry crap out. I mean, Tom and Jerry movie. I ain't gonna call it crap. Tom and Jerry movie out, okay? Is there a cartoon that y'all want to see made into a movie?
Yep, a whole bunch of them. Chili Willy, Woody Woodpecker.
Woody Woodpecker, yeah.
Ooh.
Let me tell y'all, and nobody remembers this cartoon. And maybe I made this shit up in my head. It used to be this cartoon called Galaxy High.
Yeah, you made that one up.
And it was about these kids in high school, but it was like this little bird that flew around with them all the time, and he used to sing, and every time somebody would say something, he had a song, like a real song, and he would sing it. Man, I'm telling you, it was a cartoon called Galaxy High. I used to love that shit.
Yeah, didn't nobody interrupt you on that one because we let you go on and finish that little high you had right there.
No. I kind of remember it. I remember it very briefly, but here it is.
Yeah.
Just because you got it don't mean we.
Right. You Googled that.
But you know what? But no. It came out around the time that Jughead cartoon was out. And I think that's why I got lost in the shuffle, because we were all into Jughead comics and stuff like that, and it came out right around that time.
You know why we don't remember it? Because the first episode was September 13, 1986, and the last episode was December 6, 1986.
That's why I said it was very brief.
No,
it was very brief.
You must not have nothing to do.
Good job, Chris. Good job, Chris.
Hey, what about
I mean, that shit used to tickle the shit out of me.
They did.
I would like to see another movie. Fat Albert Part 2.
Yeah.
I hate what they did with the first one.
Right, so they gotta come with it.
Yeah, they gotta do something different with that.
They can't just come out to TV and nothing like that. They gotta start it off as real people, you know, and make the characters the characters.
Speed Racer.
They did that already. It tanked.
This is the one
that's called Fast and Furious.
Y'all remember,
right.
No, they did a Speed Racer. It was.
Y'all remember the boy that used to transform into a car? Y'all remember that cartoon?
I
No.
guess you and Jory was in the same room watching cartoons.
Transformers? Would that be
Here you
Transformers?
go. Here you go. Passing it to you, Chris. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
What was the name of this movie? It was a boy. It was a boy that he used to transform into a red. I want to say it was like a Ferrari.
I know what you're talking about, Chris. I didn't watch that very much.
I watched it.
I was just going to say,
Feel better about that
it
damn
was one. I remember that.
I remember that one. I do remember,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that I was like tuned into.
But just imagine with the graphics that they have now, that they can have a dude and transform into a car. So one of the things I'm very happy about. Look, one of the things I'm very happy about, they're coming out with the new Mortal Kombat.
Okay, I used to like Mortal Kombat.
New one they about to come out with all of the graphics and stuff they got now is about to be crazy, bro.
So okay, here's another one. What video game would you like to see?
Hey, wait a minute. So what about Clutch Cargo?
Oh man, that's old school for
You
real.
remember Clutch Cargo?
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Jones, I was gonna say Clutch Cargo. I love that movie.
Clutch
Except
Cargo.
except for the lips. You know the lips was hands.
I
right?
know. Yeah, they did.
They
They
were
were spooky at the same time.
They were these. This was Clutch Cargo.
Can we have Yo Gabba Gabba? Anybody down with me on Yo Gabba Gabba?
I got a kid that still watch, flashbacks of that.
That's Patty's daughter, ain't it? Yes.
Do y'all remember? It wasn't a cartoon, but it was a TV show, the Japanese TV show that used to come on Channel 66, Inspector Man.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one.
I do.
I remember that.
But I do remember Clutch Cargo. That's Clutch.
I wouldn't mind seeing some of Bruce Lee's movies redone.
I was gonna say that. Bruce Lee, Return of the Dragon.
Who would you get?
Return of the Dragon, huh?
Who would you get to play him though? To play his part?
What? I wouldn't play it, Chris, because Bruce Lee did it. He died. His brother tried it. He died. I'm not.
That wasn't his brother. That was his son. That was his son.
Okay, I ain't doing no Bruce
Lee. His brother died too.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was quote unquote his brother. He passed away.
And
Bruce
his son.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Bruce, if you remember. No. If you remember on Samurai.
No, I remember
Bruce Lee.
When they killed Bruce Lee, his brother Bruce Lee.
Started coming in.
Why he died.
And died.
Yeah, and died.
And his son did some movies, great movies.
His son died filming
that Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And died. So I'm not.
And did you hear how he died?
Was it an explosive or something?
No, bro. They was shooting a gun, and one of the guns had a real bullet.
Had real bullets in it. Yep.
Put that in there, dude.
No,
had real bullets.
I don't know. They were supposed to be blanks, and it was a real bullet in there.
The Knight Rider. I would like to see a new Knight Rider. Since you talk about the graphics and stuff, Knight Rider would be dope.
They got a Knight Rider, right?
Huh?
I think they did a Knight Rider. With the guy on the motorcycle with the flames?
No.
That's
talking about the car kit.
Yeah, that's you talking about
Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
What was the dude that could like break out of prison with a toothpick? MacGyver.
I was thinking about that too. But they did a MacGyver. They got a new MacGyver show.
Yeah, they got a new MacGyver show. That's
You know what remake I made? I loved from a long time ago up until now. Superfly. I love that new. I loved it.
Hey, the new movie was off.
I just watched it like last week before last.
That was.
Didn't they? So Snoop was it Snoop Dogg? Who was it that tried to redo Car Wash and it like bombed?
Oh no, that was good when they did The Wash with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
The Wash, yeah, that was good.
Cool.
That was good.
That was hilarious.
That was good.
It
Dr. Dre not the best.
It ain't gonna never be like Car Wash.
Oh, no, it didn't have the same impact as Car Wash, but The Wash for what it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Now they need to do the coldest winter ever. Let's get to the books.
Hey, look, bro. They were supposed to do that a long time ago.
Yeah.
First time they were supposed to do it, Little Kim was supposed to play winner.
Now, see, that would not. If they do coldest winter ever, if they get it right and do that, they gonna make a lot of money.
They do it this time. They got to get Tiana Taylor to play.
And that's who wrote that.
Put Tiana in every movie you got.
Is that Sister Soldier's book?
Yeah, Sister Soldier. You know,
part two. Right.
Part 2 is out now. That's
you hear me, Chris? Put Tiana.
I read.
You got
the dude. What was the dude named? The dude. Start with an M, ain't it? What's his name?
Oh, the one that was quote unquote the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you talking about. I can't remember his name.
He got a book too. They need to put all them together. But his book actually don't tie right in.
Tiana Taylor, she makes every movie good. I'm sorry.
Except for that Bow Wow movie. I hated her in that movie.
Yeah, that one was,
Bow Wow movie?
That one where she kept saying Byron.
Oh.
I hated that.
But since they had this little movie with T.I.
That was a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, that was a Tyler Perry movie. But the one with T.I. and Mike Epps, she did a good job in that one. She was in a bunch of stuff, man. And the one, the Lowdown or the Get Down, she did a great job in that one. I like Tiana Taylor as an actress. I love it. I love her as a singer. I would put her in everything, man. Okay. But speaking of books, let's do Alpha's Adventures.
Who?
Yes, that is the plan. Don't say who. Did Joy say who?
I didn't say nothing.
I said who?
Hey, Mark, she called you Joy.
Well, you've been away, so I'll take that from.
Send me the book. Send it to me so I can read.
I'll take that.
I read all the time. Send me the book.
Gina, that's my brother, not my son. You called him Jordan.
No, I didn't call him Jordan.
You said Jordan.
No, I said Jory. I thought Jory said.
I thought you said Jordan.
I thought Jory said, "Who is that?" As long as we've been on this show together.
Oh, this lady right here need to have a movie. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. This lady right here.
Angela Davis.
Yeah. She need a movie. She needs a movie. This will make a good movie right here, for real, on everything. Angela Davis, bad bitch.
Okay, so you produce it, Mark. You know I can film it. You produce it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta find somebody.
I'm trying to see. Oh, Zane. Zane. They did a movie off of Zane, didn't they?
I don't know.
What movie they do off his name?
They did. They did.
That's a hell of a writer, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you. I think they did a Zane-based movie though.
And speaking of books and writing in this, now tell me this: if you guys were to write a short story, what would it be about? Outside of you,
a short story.
A short story. A short movie, a film, a short,
I don't know.
Would it be another hood movie?
Addicted.
I got a lot of ideas.
Jory, it was Addicted. That was a Zane based.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Addicted.
Go ahead, Gina.
I said I have a lot of suggestions on that. One thing I would write about would be different views or aspects of COVID.
Gary Coleman? Really?
No, not different strokes. I said different aspects of COVID from the eyes of different people.
Yo, there's a guy his name is Dorian Johnson. He's doing a film that's going to come out real soon. He's going to put it on, I think he's going to put it on Facebook. He did one. He did just what you're saying. It's a bunch of different people talking about COVID. And I saw the trailer for it. It's going to be it's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice.
Let us know when it's out.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's the best sellers in the joint in prison. The best sellers are sex topics. You know what I'm saying? Freaky books, guys learning about what women think and different things like that. Huh?
That don't
That
sound
don't
right.
sound right. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's some of the best sellers in there. You know, they got action books and stuff, but a lot of the best books, the ones that's getting passed around the most, the ones that people telling you to get is people like Zane and different things like that. What was that? Dickens. It's a bunch of different authors.
Okay,
And
but
then
in
you got,
prison, don't you want to get away from that?
huh?
In prison, don't you want to get away from that? Because it makes you think about, and you can't get it.
It ain't like that. You zone out of prison into the streets with that. You don't want to zone into the streets with a lot of action and murder. You want to zone into the streets with some soft bodies and stuff. You feel me? Real life. That's where you get away from everything. You get into a good book. We read a little bit of everything. I got all type of topics and stuff, but those were the best. Those are the best sellers in there. Ones that get down and gritty on relationships and stuff.
Okay, and hey, again, shout out to those guys that's in the house and in prison, because a lot of them ain't getting treated right. Not saying that they're getting abused or anything as far as physically, but they're getting abused because they're not able to plead their cases, especially if they're innocent. All right, everybody is innocent until you're proven guilty, and if you're in jail and you haven't been proven guilty, something wrong with that picture. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
So yeah, that's ridiculous. And my man, shout out to Markel Watkins. He's still fighting for my man Christopher Bynum, who did not get his day in court. Did not get the proper day in court, I should say. And he's still in there. Okay. And again, Uji, when I bring them guys on, man, you got to come on here because you're a guy who got fucked. And
I didn't get fucked literally. This guy.
I didn't mean it like that.
I got a question. Why they haven't tried to go to another court, appeal to go to another court?
See, I can't answer any of that. When they come on,
Okay.
that's a good question. I can't answer any of that. I don't know. All I know was that there was a different judge that came on, and that judge, that judge is a new judge, and I guess they're trying to make a name for themselves with this case or something. But I don't know. But I know my man been in there 21 years. Y'all ask how long? It's 21 years. He got a 300-year sentence.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
I don't know. Nothing really. I said they had.
Everybody in jail didn't do nothing.
Yeah, well, but he somebody else was I read this yesterday. He was accused of I think killing somebody, but he wasn't even in town at that time. I mean, he had an alibi. He had and I don't even like that word alibi. Means somebody lying for you, but he had somebody to corroborate where he was at. Then he said the police got in there and they told him that they needed to he better do this or else his child was going to go to the state and his girlfriend was going to get arrested because she had came up there and they had literally took her in another room and they let him see her sitting in the interrogation room, according to what I read. All right, and again, this is just speculative from what I'm seeing. And so he said he was coerced into confessing, and then they said they had this 12-year-old boy who said they saw him, but they said he was also coerced into they paid him to lie. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Who knows what the truth is? Okay, when they come,
where are they located?
I have no idea. I don't know.
The whole thing happened in Indiana, though.
It happened in Indiana, though. I don't know where.
But like in South County in Southern Indiana.
Yeah, like in the Indianapolis area.
Oh, okay. Then okay. Then I get it.
And Indianapolis don't play.
I don't even want to. Excuse me for cutting y'all off and stuff. But did y'all hear about the murders? Okay, it happened here. A guy girl's baby daddy came over to the house and killed everybody in the family pretty much, and the baby mama got away. And they said it was over
the stimulus check.
That was in Indianapolis.
You know
I'm in Indianapolis.
Ludine posted that last night on our chat when we was talking. She was just reading about 4 people was killed over a stimulus check.
I'm in Indianapolis. That's where I'm at.
I thought you were here in Gary with us.
Nah, I'm in Indianapolis.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
It was in Indy.
What's wrong with Indy?
It happened in Indy.
I know. I said, what's wrong with Indy? I think it's because all these Gary people went up to Indy.
Yeah, Gary. Wait, you don't know Gary, and then you still got people here from the Katrina and stuff like that for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you got people here from all over the place just acting.
Chicago went up there.
Boy,
they closed the Robert Taylor homes and all of that stuff. Cabrini Green, man. The Chicago people first went to Gary, and then they went to Indianapolis. Okay?
Indianapolis,
and they thought they was moving on. They thought they was moving on up. You know,
man. Since then, y'all, it's been so many Gary and Chicago crimes here. It's like these are not Indianapolis people doing this. You know it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know it ain't Indianapolis people doing some of the stuff that's going on here. But he killed all of them except for the baby mama over there. I guess he was gonna take everybody's stimulus check because there's like about four grown people in the house.
But I thought it was a 7-year-old in there.
Yeah, but it was the mama. He killed the mama. He killed the brother. He killed the 7-year-old, and it was another of age person in there. And it was an Amber Alert out Sunday.
Yes.
That was that incident. He took the baby, 6 months old.
Wow.
That was that incident.
Yeah, because all of my phones was like, and I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm reading through this article now. It looked like all that stuff happened in Gary with Christopher Biden.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm reading through the joint now. They said he was charged for killing
5 people, wasn't it? Something like that?
Yeah, he was a woman from Hobart that was 37, a woman from Gary, and 3 women from Gary and another guy from Gary. So all this happened in up in northern Indiana.
Indianapolis.
Part 5 of his killing spree.
It happened. They said what's her name lived on Idaho Street and the East 11th Avenue. All this is in Gary, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah. He got a story, man. Okay. But you know what? Chris, in Las Vegas, do they have Gary? Yeah, they do Gary days.
They got, Hey, look. So out here in Gary, the west side is the hood. The east side is where the Mexicans are.
Dude.
You know,
they got a Gary Day in Michigan. They got a Gary Day in Wisconsin, Atlanta, Georgia. They got it. I'm like, oh my God, it's a
Texas, everywhere. Yeah, they partying it.
Yeah.
Florida now got one. They started it last year.
Yeah, they got they got 2 of them actually out here. They got the one that's Indiana. It's called Indiana to Vegas, which is a group, and then they got one that's called Shot to the Vague for people from Chicago.
Shot to the Vague, baby.
Yeah.
They proud of that too. Real proud of that.
Yeah, they do something at the skating ring here every year. I think once or twice a year.
I was going to say because they do it.
The Screaming Wheels.
They do it as well. Screaming
no, here in Indianapolis.
They do it.
I'm saying they do the Screaming Wheels joint down.
Oh, they do the Screaming Wheels. It's the Screaming Wheels here in Indianapolis. It is. That is what it is too. Yeah. Straight up.
Come on, Screaming Wheels reunion. All of us really. Those wheels that we rolling on are really walkers now, for real, man.
I can still skate. I don't know.
I can go around now. I don't know if I can do all them tricks I used to do.
Be able to skate my butt off, man.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Vegas, I tried to get on some skates. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to die. I'm good.
I got kids. I can still skate. I get out there and crazy leg and everything, baby.
And you know we used to do it, Mark. They don't know, boy. Great.
I used to do all that, bro. I do that no more though.
Us Grays, we used to kill it, man. That's how we got a lot of women from the skate rings.
Skate ring, Tri-City, all of them.
Hey, people forget about the skating ring in Tri-City, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, but Chris, I gotta tell you this, Chris. I was talking to somebody earlier, and we were talking about something. A friend of mine, an old friend of mine, and we were talking about something. And all of a sudden, she broke out. Oh, by the way, I'm like, by the way, what? That dude, Chris Mills, is so sexy. I don't know what it is about him, but he's so sexy.
Hey, bro. Hey, time out. Pause. Don't say it in that voice.
That's the that's wait a minute. That's hey Mark.
I
Hey,
understand you.
Uzi, that's
I understand.
Chris, that's the voice he said it in.
I understand you doing the reenactment, bro.
I need you to say that shit with your chest with a little bit of bass in
Hey,
it.
Uzi, did you hear me? I said
say it with your chest,
that's
bro.
the voice
I know
he
it's a
said
female
it in.
talking, but say it with your chest.
That's the voice he said it in, Chris.
Oh wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Rewind.
What?
Rewind. Did I'm gonna go on mute.
No, it wasn't a good. It wasn't a good. It was a good.
Man, bro, don't be playing like that, man. These are live videos, son.
It was actually a very prominent lady, man. She's a sweetheart. She's man, but she was like, and I was like, feel some kind of way. Now, Dr. Joy Lynn got a bunch of fans who love the fact that she curse a lot. Okay, and now Chris lately ain't said a damn thing, man, and everybody's sitting up there like, yeah, okay, I'm only tuning in for him. They matter of fact, they square out everybody else and just look at you.
I doubt it, but it sounds good.
If that person would come on, she would see. She would.
It's me, Chris.
I kind of figured that's who it was.
Wow, and it's not. It wasn't Dr. Jolie. We don't talk on the phone.
Y'all, that's something else, boy. Hey, look, y'all. I gotta go, man. I gotta get up for work in the morning, but it was nice talking to y'all.
You got 20 more minutes. Come on now.
20 more minutes. Oh, it's at 9:30.
It's been a long damn day for me, and I just got on here because I said I would.
Because you wanted to talk about the movie.
I wanted to talk about the movies, but I'm actually kind of tired today.
Okay, but y'all are supposed to say that on the air.
When y'all got a new movie coming out called Dutch.
Before you do Dutch, Chris, hey, y'all not supposed to do that on the air though. Okay, when we're on the air, we're supposed to be vibrant and happy and tell everybody.
Look,
if y'all,
I don't give a fuck what these people think. I ain't getting no check for this shit. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I'm tired.
Jory, I'm trying.
I said I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Jory, I'm trying to get you a check for it. All right. I'm trying to.
Well, when I see some coins, I'll be vibrant.
The first two letters was Theo.
Okay.
Jory Lynn, love you so much, man. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Whatever, Greg. Whatever.
Right. Come on, when I do that, I'm serious. All right.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's how I feel today.
I feel you.
How about that?
I feel you.
Bye, Mr. Greg. Wait a minute. So we marked today? We not?
Yeah. Alter ego.
Oh hell no.
Hey, Jory, the alter ego's even worse.
Have the topic to bring Ujima out today.
The alter ego.
I just noticed that the name was Mark. I was like, Mark, where'd that come from?
We're gonna bring Ujima back when I bring my guy on with Cindy Lou.
I don't know nothing about that, Jordan.
Okay, yeah, I was getting ready to say.
Just take it and
let that go. Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Cindy Lou.
Hey, that's the one that don't take it personal. Just take it with you. That's what we're gonna do.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jordan, we appreciate you.
See you later.
Most definitely.
Hey, look, Cindy Lou, some people gonna like, some people not gonna like it, some people will, but it's short. It's a bunch of short stories, and it's like it's like in a sequel.
Hey, I thought you were gonna say a bunch of short people.
No, a bunch of short stories, and he drew this comic book in jail.
Oh yeah, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, he drew this comic book.
Hey, bring him over here tomorrow. Bring him on tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You told me to tell him Thursday or Friday.
He ain't still in jail, is he?
No, he ought to actually work with him.
He do music too, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we can do it Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday, then he do music too.
Right? He did music. He did do music. I don't know if he's still doing it right now, but he did. I mean,
that's cool. He can critique some of this music. Get Kalo on here too.
And he's from Gary. He's from Gary too. Yeah.
We don't. I mean,
I'm just saying he's from Gary too. At the same time, that's all.
Get Kalo on here too.
Who? Kayla.
Kalo.
Carlo.
Kalo, whatever. Orange.
Orange. You crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at Carlo, see if he come on.
And anybody, hey man, you know what? Is Xavier still doing music?
Mark, Xavier and Zaya just put down 2 real nice songs.
Tell me come on tomorrow.
Real nice.
Thursday. Tell him come on Thursday.
Zaya actually doing this Thug Thizzle.
I don't think Zaya can rap. Bring him on.
You don't think Zaya can rap?
I don't think so. Bring him on.
I hear you. It's all a pun.
Is that Isaiah? That's not Isaiah, is it?
Was that Gina? Oh my God. Hi, Gina. Let everybody welcome you to the show.
I've been on the show. Is that Isaiah y'all talking about?
Isaiah,
My son?
No,
or is
you
that a
talking
different
about
Zaya?
You're talking about
No,
Zaya.
I'm talking about my son, Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about
Lil
Zaya.
Zay.
Oh, that's his name, Lil Zay?
I mean, that's one of his names. You know, I don't know what he's rapping.
Before you go, at what point do they stop saying Lil? Chris.
I guess that's when they get big.
Okay. Okay, but you know, you still got Lil Wayne. And he what? 50?
Okay, the thing about Lil Wayne, he always gonna be Lil Wayne, regardless.
Okay, you got a Lil Baby.
Lil Baby always gonna be Lil Baby if he could.
Yeah, because you got so many babies now, you got to have a little or a duh or something in front of it. Because you got one baby already.
What about Lil Zane? Did he take the Lil off yet?
He actually changed his whole name.
Did he? It's not Zane no more. It's his real name.
You know, he became a producer, so he produces pretty much most of the hottest shit that we've been hearing for the past 15 years.
Is that right?
And that hip hop show for the kids, what's that called? Kids hip hop. What's that? Like Love and Hip Hop is the kids.
Growing up hip
hop. That's what Run DMC son. He is like, yeah, I don't want you messing with no little Zanes, no little Bow Wow. he said all the littles and stuff. He said no littles. You need to stop messing with the littles.
Hey man, as far as this kept, T.I. son cold.
Oh yeah, Damani off the chain.
Damani is cold.
Yeah.
Damani is a producer, ain't he?
No. T.I. son, he a rapper, bro.
Yeah,
the light skinned one.
Yeah, the one with the dread types on the top of his head.
Oh, that's the younger one. I'm talking about the oldest one. He is a producer.
Yeah, the oldest one is the producer. Yeah,
he's a quiet one, man. But yeah,
but Damani, to me, Damani rap better than his father to me, bro.
Dude, Damani.
I'm gonna have to Google him. I ain't even heard none of this stuff.
Him, dude. It won't be a waste of time. Damani cold. You know who else was cold? I don't know if he's still cold. And that's Diggy Simmons.
Diggy.
He was decent.
You know, Diggy, he a thug.
Yeah. On the show. Yeah,
Diggy a thug, man.
But yeah, I mean, Diggy was decent. No, I liked him. He was better. So he was much better than JoJo.
Oh, I'm better than JoJo.
He was on Wild 'N Out one rip, and he couldn't handle it.
I'm better than JoJo. Hey man, and you know who else is cold? Probably the coldest out of all of them, and that's Jaden Smith.
Yeah,
Jaden cold.
Jaden cold. And he go all over the spectrum. He cold. That dude is
he cold. He real cold.
Is he colder than Will though? Will was cold.
Will is a genius. Okay, you got cold and genius is two different things. Will came out with the right songs for the summer, for the winter, for the fall, and for the spring. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Will came out with the hits for all of the seasons type
for
shit.
The barnyard.
For he made hits for shows. You know what I'm saying? For stuff like that. Will's a genius. Real life. You can't. He ain't a cold rapper because he say the same shit over and over again. But the boy is a genius.
He was dope. I had this conversation on Clubhouse yesterday. Will Smith was a different kind of beast though, because like when I tell people about Will Smith, people don't know that he used to be a battle rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that, but like he'll hit you with the funnies, you know, because at that time everybody, you know, your Rakim, your Coogee raps, your KRS ones, and Boogie Down Production was out. He's like, man, I ain't trying to compete with that. I'm gonna go this way. You know what I'm saying? But when he got serious, like Brand New Funk.
Brand New Funk.
Yeah, still to this day, bro. That's when he said I was in my MC mode. You know what I'm saying? When that came out, when I recorded.
But he had DJ Jazzy Jeff forever. Them two was from state to state.
And you know crazy? He was like, man, I just used to come in and lay my vocals and let Jazz do the rest, man. I ain't know nothing about
it. For real.
Ridiculous, man. But is there anybody that can compare to these guys now?
I mean, it's a bunch.
compared to them now.
You saying a bunch of them? I mean, but good. I mean, that really got skills, man.
Are you talking about now compared to back then, or back compared to now?
Could you put anybody right now
Oh yeah,
on that same level?
oh yeah. I mean, you
Outside of those four children of stars that we named.
Oh no. I mean, Damani, if he continues to go where he's going right now, he might be able to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? He just has to put out more material.
Yeah, because he's not getting a lot of props right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's hard to get those props when
we need lyrical content, man. I mean, I like these songs and stuff. I like a lot of these songs, man, but I'm not getting any lyrical content out of nobody except for who?
Baby.
No.
I like the baby's music.
Hey, look, the baby. I mean, the baby is nice, but Lil Baby made me a fan.
Lil Baby, he cold.
When I heard that Big Business song he did,
Mm-hmm.
go back and listen to all this other stuff. Because that song right there made me change my whole perspective about him.
Hey, but you see how Blueface fell off, right?
I mean, he was never on.
Yeah, he was on for a second, quick second.
Bro. That was just people that was putting them out there and kept putting it in your face, so it make it seem like he was on, but he was never.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that, but did y'all hear this one rapper? And I hope I can. I'm gonna play it Thursday. Where this dude was, he come on, man. He walking real hard, and this that Jordan turned me on to this. He walking real hard. He come in, and then his verse come up, and he's. I'm serious, dude. You think I'm joking?
Hilarious.
it was higher than that, though.
That's funny.
It was the worst. I mean, but it was. And he did a second song too.
So tell me, how do you what? They gotta send you the music for you to play it?
Yeah.
Or can they play it when they come on?
Hey, bro, we gotta get you that iRig, bro.
I know. Send me the link though. You send me a link and I'll play it.
A link or an email?
You can send me a link. You can send me the email. It don't make a difference. Send me a inbox. I can play any of them. Send me an inbox in the messenger. I can play it. Maurice.
I don't like the way stuff sound in Messenger. I don't like the way stuff sound in Messenger.
It's look, hold on. Let me show you what it sounds like in Messenger. This is just a real quick sample, y'all. Let me find this real quick. Maurice sends all of his in Messenger. So let me do that real quick.
Messenger, I'll be like, man, what was this?
I'll
be like, send it to me in an email, man. I'll be like, I don't listen to Messenger songs.
Yeah, well, you got to hear how Maurice sends it. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna play a little bit of one of his cuts.
Ever had breakfast with candlelight? But shut the blinds and cut off the lights.
I didn't play this yet.
Had a wonderful night. And with everything you did, I know you worked up an appetite. So come over here and sit right there. This is your moment, I got it, babe. I don't need no help. Everything is ready for you. All of my meats are prep. What you don't see is apron. Girl, I'm your top chef. I can do your thing, baby. This food to feed your soul and open your mental. Yeah, that's for sure.
You get none today.
It probably sounds better on email.
It could be anything. I can play it directly off of, because a lot of people send their YouTube.
Who is Maurice?
This guy out in Tennessee.
Okay.
I can play the YouTube link. It doesn't make a difference. I can play whatever, man. So
okay, all right.
Like I can go here with this. Can't play too much of that because they'll cut the whole video, the whole show off Facebook, because I don't have the rights to play that. But I can play whatever.
Okay.
All right. So if they want to send an email, let me know the email sent. I'll play it from the email. Let me know if it's whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. We'll play it. And then we just gonna dissect it.
Okay.
Real hard.
No problem.
Hey,
you ain't played none of my shit, have you?
I think I played Fastlane.
Really? You can't be playing my shit unless I'm on here with it.
I did the video. I think I showed the video.
I need that. I need all that redone. You tripping?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it is what it is. It was history being made, okay? And now you're a different guy. We can always do it again. You know, we got Chris now, so.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't play it. I didn't play it.
Okay. Good.
I didn't play it. Tony Bunyan said, if you know an artist looking for a ghostwriter, let him know.
I'm looking for one. I like ghostwriters. Hook me
Tony
up.
Victor. There you go, right there, Tony.
Go to my page and inbox me, and I'll send me your email, and I'll let you know my style, and then
I'll send you Tony Victor. He's an author actually.
Yeah,
but he got flavor. Hey,
if it's any good, I'll shoot you some chips. I'll shoot you some chips too if it's any good. Don't worry about it.
8:30 is good for me. What about y'all?
Yeah, it's good for me. It's 9:30 here.
Cool. Where you, Chris? Which clubhouse are you on?
I ain't on Clubhouse now. I was on there yesterday. I got on the one where we talk basketball, but we end up talking about everything else between now.
I on that when I saw your name pop up.
Yeah, the one with the chill and corrupt on Wednesdays. Those the only ones I really be on, bro.
Yeah, OG, I'm gonna send you. You got an iPhone?
No.
Well, I guess you short then. Do Patty got an iPhone?
Karma got one.
Karma got one. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's this thing called Clubhouse. Okay, it used
strictly for iPhone.
When it first, yeah, it's strictly for iPhone. But when it first came out, it was good.
I mean, can I do it on my computer?
If you got an app,
you got an Apple,
but you gotta have a number attached to it.
Everything Apple.
I'm not too sure about that. I couldn't do it on my iPad.
Is Gina? Everybody say hey to Gina.
Hey Gina, you got a number attached to your iPad?
Nah, you told me I had to do that. I got to figure out how to do it.
You got an iPad, Mark?
No, I got an Apple. I get my computer and shit. I get my computer back.
You might. Well,
you know what? Man, y'all ain't gonna.
I ain't got my Apple here though. It's in my son's house. I'm gonna grab it back.
I was asking G, has he tried it on his computer?
No.
But you know what the part I don't understand.
I left my iPad on the plane.
What?
Wow.
I think I did.
You better make that call.
I think I did. Seriously, dude. Oh my God. A whole iPad, dude.
You better make that call, bro.
I'm gonna look around first. But yeah, I'm gonna make that call definitely. I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, I got an iPad. I never tried it on that. This is a MacBook that I'm on right here, and I'm gonna try it on the MacBook. I'm gonna load it on the MacBook, but I gotta find my iPad. That's more convenient. But anyway, hey man, look, this is DopelivenTV Live, everybody. We are going to cut it a little bit early today, but tomorrow we talk about whatever. All right, we'll think of something. We'll make it happen. All right, probably.
All right, cool.
Probably some push perform, probably something else. Whatever we come up with tomorrow. Tomorrow's Freestyle Wednesday. How about that?
I got some shit for you.
Let's do it. Okay. That's
right.
Gina Gasson. Well, that ain't Gina Gasson. That's a picture. All right. But there go Ujima. That's Mark Gray. There go Chris Bills. Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, and she's singing too. Thursday. Thursday. All right. DopelivenTV Live, y'all. We will see you guys tomorrow, same time. But before we go,
you're beautiful. You're smart. You're loved. This week we're great. You got this. You're a badass. You can do this.
Say it again. Feel right in this mother. Feel good in this mother. My whole hood in this mother. Come on. I'm the king of this shop. That's funny in hell. Well. Say it again. It is so good to see you. Well, I be damned. Damn, look who done come up in here.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte and Ebola.
Famine and Blood Diamond.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on the face.
Hey, oh, that's too much. Now, you stepped over the line. Now, we won't be talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're going to have to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda? I'm back. Say it again.
Okay, it was funny, all right. The hungry baby with the flies on the face. It was funny. I give it to you.
What you doing?
It was hilarious. You know it was.
What you doing back here, Hotel What?
Hotel Rwanda. He said, wait, he said Kunta Kinte and Ebola.
Oh man.
Hey, we're gonna leave y'all with that. Okay, this is Dope Living TV Live, man. We are out, man. No after party, y'all. Let's just go. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace.
All right.
Peace.